resource within you.
Kevin, just wait. Yeah.
Okay, I'm very sure you'll have all the resources within you. I'm very sure that. Uh,
We are live
uh,
now, Kevin.
all right, perfect, sir. Yep. So good morning to each of you viewers out there, and welcome to the 2024 Fat Fiesta quiz by IIT Delhi. My name is Kevin Correa, and I represent SkillSphere Education, which is a 21st century soft skill training and development skill development company, along with Kriya Learning, which is a, a STEM organization, a STEM developing organization. That being said, we are really happy to have each of you students here. Also, for all my viewers to know that these students have participated in a grill and grind of quizzes across their own schools, as well as have been chosen to be the best of the best quizzers of their institutes, right? And we've had students from over 400 participating students from over 25 cities, participating from over 130 schools across the country. Our quiz master post this session for the day is going to be Mr. Anuj Prasad, who's the managing and founder and managing director of Skills for Education. But before we get there, and before you all get the opportunity to meet him in person, you'll have to go through the round one of quizzing, which will be held by me. All right. I know you're all nervous. I know you're all trying to figure out, ki, sir, what questions are going to come. Whether it's going to be math, it's going to be science, it's going to be history, geography, and trust me, our entire team has done the best, to tickle each of your thought processes and mindsets. But if you all would ask me, a very quick and very fun way of what, sir, how do we get through this day to day and this entire journey today? I would say just breathe. When you all breathe right, everything is going to just fall into place. Okay. So for the viewers, to explain to you all how this entire quizzing session is going to happen today, uh, it's going to be happening in two halves where they have the first round, which is the elimination round. In this elimination round, the students are going to be shown the question on the screen. All right. So even y'all as viewers can see these questions, and they have been requested to use another device where they will mark the correct answers on the other device. Each question will be showed for near about less than 30 seconds until I'm reading it. And they will have 5 seconds to answer these questions. Okay, learners, at any point in time, please make sure that you'll have a very strong and active internet connection. Also, make sure that your videos are on at all points in time because we have a team that is actively monitoring whether your videos are on or off. And if it is seen that your videos are off for longer than a couple of seconds, our team will also notify that and give you all a warning and post that we may have to disqualify you for inactivity or that you're not around, right? So please make sure that your cameras are on at all points in time. So with that being said, are you all excited? Can I see emojis on the screen? Hi, show me how excited you all are for this. That's what I want to see right now. Yeah, it's so lovely to see what you all are feeling. Awesome, 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 awesome. That is amazing. So I see the excitement, and with that, uh, also I would like to introduce my team with me right here, who's going to be Mr. Fursan Lakhani and Mr. Rajkot, who's helping me with all the other back-end work that we have. Okay. That being said, I'm very quickly going to share my screen and we shall begin with the first round or the elimination round of the Fat Fiesta 2024. All right, for all the viewers out there, let me also tell you all that. So I think I've already mentioned that the students have a form, right, on which they will be filling the answers to this. On those forms, there are no questions. Uh, is there any student left to fill the Google form?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, MBN Sector 17.
Sir, my school name is still not on the form.
Okay, all right, let's rectify that. Are there any schools that are not on the form as yet? Only they will raise their hand. Use the raise hand option. Any school who's
Please add it in the chat. Guys, the name of the school that's not present, please add it in the chat. Kevin, sir, I believe you can resume.
also MBN school from Aravali Hills has raised their hand.
So I
Yes,
have a doubt that is it important to attempt the questions from other device or we can attempt from the same device?
you can attempt it from the same device as long as your camera is on. But you're ideally not allowed to switch tabs, so that's the reason why you would require another device.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Kevin, sir, I guess we can start.
Yes. All right then. So let me quickly screen. All right. Is my screen visible to all? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right then. Okay. Requesting you all to mute yourselves, each of you. I
Sir,
will read out the question. Post reading out the question, I will give you all 5 seconds to answer each of the questions. And then we shall get the top 8 teams that move forward.
sir, my school is still not there in the form.
Sir,
How?
MVN school is present
I'm
at
re-
the end of the list.
Sir, how could I fill the form?
So it is at the end of the list.
it is there. Please coordinate this
Okay,
internally.
okay, sir.
Yes, thank you. Okay. Also, for all the viewers to know, this particular quiz is conducted via Zoom, following the essential MHA security guidelines and is streamed live on YouTube at the moment. Participating students must be isolated at their venue. We have an entire team that is also looking into the same. Students must neither mute nor uh, switch off their cameras during the quiz. In case of any disconnection or connectivity issue, it is uh, a clear process and that will be followed, and to ensure there is no competitive advantages for any other. Any form of cheating or prompting will result in the automatic disqualification of the team, and the quiz master's decision is final. Cell phones are allowed to be kept in front of the screen, okay, so that they are visible at on point in time. For resolving connectivity issues with the host, you can get in touch with the team. This is a sample question, students. Okay, this is your sample first question of today. Which poetic device or figure of speech is employed in the slide? You are as quiet as a mouse. A. Metaphor. B. A simile. C. An allegory. Or D. An epiphany. You'll be given 5 seconds at this point in time. That's
Simile. Simile.
Any student who says the answer loud, that team will be disqualified. So kindly mute yourselves at this point in time, is what I would suggest. All right. With that, the first question of the elimination round is around 300 and 3300 BCE, a sophisticated urban culture emerged in India, in the Indian subcontinent, known for its advantage city planning and unique script that remains undeciphered. Which ancient
Excuse me, sir.
civilization thrived in
Options are
the
not
area
written down.
Sir, the
encompassing
options are not matching.
present day?
Sir, the options are not
Options are not
matching.
matching.
Yes, sir.
Options are not matching.
The answers not matching.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, all right, all
Yes,
right.
sir.
Allow me a moment. Allow me a moment.
मतलब not your right if I am audible.
Is my screen share still on?
No,
No, sir,
no,
not
sir.
quite. No, sir.
All right. Viewers, allow our team a moment. We shall quickly rectify this for you all. Yes. All right, students. We are having a slight technical glitch in our backend with regard to the forms, but don't you worry at all about it. Okay. And to all our viewers as well. So, we are getting that rectified, and it will be done very shortly in the next let's say in the next 5 minutes or so. That being said, okay, we will restart the quiz in that amount of time. And uh, to compensate for it, what I have is I have a few trivia questions, and just to understand your experiences as or at the school level and at being a part of this zonal level, because if you once you all get through and when you all get through the next two rounds, you will get a chance to be at IIT Delhi. So all of you all who inspire to be engineers, who inspire to change the world out there, in the field of technology or science or in the field of let's say any of the provisions of STEM. This is going to be your space. So how many of us out here are IIT aspirants? Or do you all really or choose to, be a part of the or want to go to IIT Delhi at any point in time to be a part of the organization?
Excuse me, sir.
Lovely. It is so splendid to see so many of y'all who want to be IIT aspirants in the near future. This
Excuse
is
me, sir.
so amazing. Yes, there is a doubt that I'm having. May you please post the doubt in the chat box? If there's a doubt, post it in the chat box. Okay, that is lovely. That is lovely. Okay, you all can lower your hands, students. I also want to know your experience till now that, the quiz that was conducted in your school itself, or the ones who gave the online test. Some of you all gave a pen and paper test. What was the experience like? If you all could share with all our viewers who are seeing and watching you all across the country, anything that you all would like to share. You can use the raise hand option, and I will give you all that space till my team fixes it. So yes, we can do that. Yes, Rohini from DPS. Rohini and Rishan. Also requesting Rohini and Rishan, please turn on your camera.
Sir, it has a whole school name DPS Rohini. The participant's name is Rishan.
Okay, okay, okay. So then you don't use a underscore, you use a hyphen, Rishan.
Okay, sir. So I'll just check it.
Yes. And also, please tell me your experience. What was it like?
So when I got to know that like we would have a quiz like this, I was really nervous. What would I prepare? And when it finally opened and when I attempted it, it was like it seemed like a bit easy, but in some questions I got stuck. But still, I didn't think of it too much, and I just attempted the quiz. It was a nice quiz, and I learned so many things from it.
That's absolutely lovely. The pillars. Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, my doubt was that, sir, due to some technical issues, sir, my phone was just disconnected, so I was not able to give the quiz.
That's all right. We've not begun the quiz as yet. My team is fixing a technical glitch that we've had. So you consider yourself lucky. The gods are on your side today.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. All right. But once it's been made very clear, and this is for all the students, that you all need to have a very strong internet connection, and you all need to be in a place where you have good connectivity, because uh, that will not, if you
Yes, sir.
drop out during the quiz, or if you are not able to give it, any of that is not going to be our responsibility. All right. Okay. With that, Manchester International School.
Yes, sir. As an IB student, I was able to improve my thinking skills and self-management skills. And it was a very great opportunity for me to know how much I know. And yes, sir.
That's splendid. In fact, it takes this is something that we also learn and we also propagate at Skillsphere, and throughout the entire country is that learning GK or general knowledge as different kinds of information that we assimilate and we accumulate is very easy and is very simple because there are so many sources, and with media moving so much right now, there are so many sources that give us good information as well as give us information that are not so lucrative, right? But how we make informed decisions with all this information that we get also brings us to the point of not just general knowledge, but brings us to general awareness, right? And general awareness is so important in today's day and age because I believe all of your students must have asked me at some or asked yourselves at some point in time that, sir, what do we do with Pythagoras theorem? Or sir, what do we do learning derivatives or integration or any of these concepts and ideas, right? So why are we learning standard deviation? And then you walk into the IIT campus one day and you're probably working on how is a plane made. And you see those same signs and symbols there. You're like, wait, this is something I absolutely kept away from me as a subject when I was in probably sixth grade or seventh grade, right? So that's how it comes into picture, right? Let me quickly take a check uh, whether our glitch is solved or not. All right. Allow me a moment till then. Uh, Ratsa, if you could just monitor and help me monitor this screen until then.
No problem, Kevin. Right. So everybody on the edge of your seats, huh? Waiting for this quiz to finally kick off. Right. So we have schools from all parts of the country, right? So how about we have this little engagement wherein I'll just say like north of the country, west of the country, east of the country, and south of the country. Okay. So every time I call out your zone, you just unmute yourself and say like yay, hooray, or some kind of a war cry. Okay. But I want to make sure that y'all are really supporting your side. Okay. So for example, if I say west side and the schools from Pune and Mumbai are like not raising their voices, even Gujarat for that matter, then I'll be like, what? Yeah, you guys don't have like you haven't had breakfast or what? Okay, like that. And similarly for south, north, everything. Okay, so let's start. So first, let's hear it from the people of the north. North people, can you like unmute
Yes, sir.
yourself?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Hooray!
Don't say
Yes,
yes, sir.
Yes.
No, no, guys, don't say yes, sir.
Hooray,
Say woo or
hooray.
something, like yell or something. Come on, guys. Okay, people from the north. Can we hear people from the north?
Can we hear your scream?
Awesome, awesome.
Yes.
Okay. Then let's hear from people of the west. People of the west.
Hooray.
Hooray. Come on, people from the west. What? Yeah, nobody from the west or what? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we have delayed hoorays, but sure. People from the south. Can we hear from people from the south?
Yay!
Going down.
Okay, okay. Clearly, we have a majority. People from the east. People from the east.
Hooray.
Hooray. Yeah, yeah. Awesome, awesome. Wow, this gives us a pretty fair idea about the spectrum of participants that we have from across the country. And one thing that we at Skillsphere Education have a great time is actually traveling to all these different parts and training lovely and inquisitive kids like you, along with Kreya as well. Kreya is into robotics, guys, just so you know. They make some awesome kits that they provide to schools. And, if you know these Arduino kits and things like that, so they help students program. So can we have a shout out to Kreya? Kriya people, everybody who like Kriya, could we have a hooray for Kriya? I'll hooray for them. So like yeah,
No,
hooray.
yeah, that's actually
Hooray. Yes, sir. Hooray.
awesome, Ratsa, that you brought it up.
Excuse me, Raju sir.
Yes.
Sir, actually, our principal ma'am of our school actually told us to build one device for the police using Arduino.
Very
Absolutely
nice.
You know,
Yes,
in
sir.
fact, y'all can learn this. Y'all can learn this from Kriya if that is the case. They
No,
will
sir.
teach.
Actually, in my old school, there was no Kriya. I just came to Hyderabad, and the first time I'm seeing Kriya.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So they can teach y'all how to make these different devices. They can teach y'all how to use, and they make these kits by themselves by default. So y'all can, you know, learn robotics by itself. Yeah.
Right. So right, correct. So that's very cool, and robotics is what Kriya does. And aside from that, guys, like I was saying, India is so diverse, right? So, we could have
Hello.
another little activity. You just tell me if you've eaten this, okay, before. And if you've eaten it, then you say hooray or yay or whatever, okay? So, how many of you know puchka? Do you like
Excuse
this
me, sir.
puchka?
Hooray.
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 Okay, hooray for puchka. I just heard a hooray for puchka. Okay, great. Now, how many of you like eating golgappa? How many of you like?
Hooray.
Are not on its pani puri.
Okay, yeah. Now, how many of you like pani puri? How many of you like pani puri?
Hooray.
Same.
Right. So, what is the thing behind these three? It's all the same, right? How many
Yes,
of you
sir.
same thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. These all
Yes,
three
sir.
names are the same.
Same, sir.
Yeah, they're all the same. So that is very fascinating, right? We have the same dish, but it is made a little differently, and we are all united by knowing and saying hooray for it in three different ways. So that's the
Excuse me,
beauty.
sir.
Yes,
Sir, when will the quiz start, sir? Because we have to leave for our flight at 12 o'clock, sir.
I understand, beta. So because of this technical hurdle that we have, right? We had this slight delay, but I think Kevin sir is just getting that through. And once he is, we will be resuming it without any further delay.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Navy Children's School, your urgency is noted. However, I know that you all are all at the edge of your seats, but until we start, I guess we will have to, just stay a little engaged and a little aware about the diversity that's present in the middle of us. Yeah. I have, somebody. Yes.
All right. We are
Actually, I have to
actually good to
leave.
go. We're actually good to go. So, very quickly, let me again power up my screen. Okay. And are you all ready?
Yes, sir.
I want all of y'all to be absolutely quiet right now. Y'all can unmute, but I want y'all to be absolutely quiet. Um, so I hear no background sounds at all uh in any of your screen, basically. Okay, with that,
So, excuse me, sir.
no doubts shall be entertained anymore. We are now starting off with the quiz. Okay,
Sir, should we reload the Google form?
just please reload the form. Reload the form. You will have a new set of answers that will be there now. Does it reflect?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The first question.
Actually, sir, please wait, sir. We have to reload the form, sir. We are reloading the form.
Okay.
Will there be more than one correct option?
And we begin in the next 10 seconds. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Sir, can you resend the link?
No. It was very clearly mentioned that you all need to have the you all need to have an active internet connection. If I need to reset the link, that means that you have dropped off at a particular point in time. But yet,
Excuse me, sir, I
nothing
can't
is up for
found the
you.
question on the screen.
Can you see my screen right now? It's a blank screen. Don't worry, child. It's a blank screen. And there are no questions. There are only answers in your form because the questions I'm going to be telling you.
Link. Sir, I am not able to find out the link.
Okay, allow me a moment. Let me quickly put that again for all of you. Ratsa, can we quickly put the link in for each of them again?
Okay, sure.
One correct option.
This is the link. Yes.
Okay, you've already added. Good.
Yeah.
So can you show the second question?
All right, let's quickly begin the quiz now. And I want everybody to be absolutely silent. No doubts shall be entertained. No questions shall be answered. No sounds in your background. All right. Here we go. Around 3300 BCE, a sophisticated urban culture emerged in India, in the Indian subcontinent, known for its advanced city planning and unique script that remains undeciphered. Which ancient civilization thrived in the area encompassing present-day Pakistan and northwestern India? A. The Babylonian civilization. B. The Harappan civilization. C. The Aztec civilization. Or D. The Mayan civilization. In 5, 4. The next question. Situated on the bank of the river Huns, this is one of the capital cities in Asia which seamlessly blends traditional places with futuristic architecture, including the iconic Donge the Moon design plaza from the riddle below. Guess the city. In 2010, Design's crown was won. A city of culture under the sun, a hub of creativity, its fame well spun. Can you name this place? It's second to none. A. Seoul. B. Pyongyang. C. Busan. Or D. Incheon. The coral reefs play a crucial role in supporting marine life and maintaining the balance of underwater ecosystems. One of the most endangered ecosystems in is the Great Barrier Reef located off the coast of Australia. What is the primary factor contributing to the bleaching of the Great Barrier Reef and the decline of its vibrant coral communities? A. Overfishing by commercial fleets. B. Invasive species disrupting the coral's ecosystem. C. Increased ocean acidity from carbon emission. Or D. Excessive tourism and recreational activities. Vincent van Gogh, a Dutch post-impressionist artist, is renowned for his vibrant and expressive paintings. One of his masterpieces, The Starry Night, is celebrated for its swirling night sky and distinctive style. Identify which other paintings are made by Van Gogh. A. Mona Lisa. B. Path in the Woods. C. Blurry Night. Or D. Two Rats.
Excuse me, so
Known for his gripping narrative style and insightful portrayal of Indian society, this Hindi writer's notable works include Gabad and Godan. Who is he? We got a hint for you here. He is famously referred to as the Upanyas Samrat or the Emperor of Novels. Good digital citizenship involves responsible, ethical, and respectful online behavior, fostering a positive digital community, promoting critical thinking, and safeguarding privacy. Understanding the concept of digital citizenship is vital for responsible internet use. Which actions align with good digital citizenship? A. Sharing false information to gain popularity. B. Reporting online abuse and inappropriate content. C. Ignoring the privacy settings on social media. And D. Participating in online discussions with empathy and respect. The eradication of slavery marked a pivotal moment in acknowledging human rights. This impactful abolitionist, known for his eloquent speeches and writing, successfully escaped slavery and authored the autobiography narrative of the life of Dash, an American slave, which served as a potent weapon in the anti-slavery crusade. Can you identify this influential figure who played a vital role in the abolitionist movement? He emerged as an iconic symbol in the fight against slavery in the United States of America. A. Daisy Mark. B. Frederick Douglass. C. Mary Kobe Vincent. Or D. Dan Brown. Originating from Andhra Pradesh, this classical Indian dance form featured intricate footwork, graceful movements, and elaborate facial expressions. Initially performed by Brahmin men, it was later embraced by female dancers who further enhanced the art form. It narrates mythological tales and vibrant costumes and emotive storytelling techniques. What is the name of this dance form? A. Bharatnatyam, B. Kathak, C. Kuchipudi, or D. Odissi. What fundamental right guaranteed by the Indian Constitution under Article 19(1)(b) allows citizens to come together peacefully to express their opinions, voice concerns, and engage in demonstrations with recognition that such gatherings should be devoid of violence and disruptions for the proper functioning of society. A. Freedom of assembly. B. Right to privacy. C. Liberty of expression. D. Civil disobedience. A natural phenomena characterized by the emission of molten rock ash gases from beneath the Earth's surface, often associated with the formation of mountains, has significant impact on the surrounding movements and communities. It is studied to be better comprehend the Earth's geological processes and mitigate potential hazards associated with natural calamities. Identify the natural calamity. The Krebs cycle, also called the citric acid cycle, occurs in mitochondria and involves a chain of reactions. It starts a acetyl CoA and oxalate oxalatate making citric acid. This sets off a series of changes that release high energy electrons used to make ATP. Citric acid is naturally occurring compound in which of the following? If there are multiple answers correct, select all the correct answers that apply. Mountainous regions play a crucial role in creating diverse climate zones. As you ascend a mountain, which changes in climate would you generally expect? Select more than one. A. Decrease in temperature. B. Increase in precipitation. C. Decrease in air pressure. And D. decrease in humidity. Isaac Newton's second law of motion relates force, mass, and acceleration. Which of the following statements is one of the Newton's laws of motion? A. For every action, there is an equal and parallel reaction. B. Gravitational force is directly proportional to the distance between objects. C. Force equals mass time accumulation. And D. An object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an external force. Given below are few functional definitions of organs of the human body. First, an intricate rhythmic mechanism, it tirelessly propels essential elements through a network of channels, sustaining life with precision and efficiency. Second, a sophisticated processor, it skillfully breaks down and extracts essential nutrients from consumed material, facilitating seamless conversion for sustained physiological processes. And third, an advanced control center, it processes, stores, and manages vast amounts of information, orchestrating intricate neural connections for seamless cognitive functions and adaptive responses. Identify the organ described in each of the statements above. A. 1. Digestive system, second pancreas, third brain. B. 1. Veins, 2. Liver, 3. Spinal cord. C. 1. Heart, 2. Stomach, 3. Brain. Or is it D? 1. Respiratory system, 2. Digestive system, 3. Immune system. In 1893, at the Parliament of the World's Religions in Chicago, a Hindu monk delivered a groundbreaking speech that introduced the world to principles of Hinduism and advocated for religious tolerance. Who was the influential orator behind the famous speech known as the Chicago Address? A. Rabindranath Tagore, B. Swami Vivekananda, C. Sri Aurobindo, or D. Paramahansa Yogananda. Twisted family tale. In the intricate Vadia family tree, Shruti's maternal cousin is Aman, and Aman's father is Dhruv. If Shruti's brother is Arnav, what is Arnav's relationship to Dhruv? A. Arnav is Dhruv's maternal uncle. B. Arnav is Dhruv's nephew. C. Arnav is Shruti's uncle. D. Dhruv is the father of Arnav. Seventeen. Perched on a hill, Amer Fort near Jaipur is known for its artistic Hindu-style elements and a breathtaking view of the Mauta Lake. Which Rajput ruler commissioned the construction of Amer Fort in the late 16th century? Is it A. Rana Sangha? Is it B. Raja Man Singh I? Is it C. Maharana Pratap? Or is it D. Raja Rana Pratap? This ancient Greek philosopher, renowned as the father of Western philosophy, is not only remembered for his famous student Plato and his famous method of questioning, but also for his humility, as reflected in the statement, I know that I am intelligent because I know that I know nothing. Who is this influential figure? A. Aristotle, B. Socrates, C. Confucius, or is it D. Epicurus? ID. Five friends, Astha, Betty, Karthik, Dheeraj, and Iman visited the zoo. Each saw a different animal: an elephant, giraffe, lion, monkey, and zebra. Based on the given clues, match each friend with the correct animal. Astha didn't see the monkey or the giraffe. Betty saw the elephant. Karthik saw the zebra. Dheeraj didn't see the monkey, and Iman didn't see the lion. A. Astha lion, Betty zebra, Karthik elephant, Dheeraj monkey, Iman giraffe. B. Astha giraffe, Betty elephant, Karthik zebra, Dheeraj lion, Iman monkey. C. Astha monkey, Betty elephant, Karthik zebra, Dheeraj lion, Iman giraffe. D. Astha lion, Betty elephant, Karthik zebra, Dheeraj monkey, Iman giraffe. All right, learner, this is the second last question. And are you all excited for the final question of the elimination round? All right, here we go.
Uh,
Northern
excuse me.
Indian culinary tradition, a vibrant excellia fermented with carrots, beetroots, and a symphony of spices. Can you guess the name of this probiotic slurp rich in vitamin A? A. Gajar ka halwa. B. Kanji juice. C. Kokam sharbat. And D. Gulabi thandai. All right. With that,
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Sorry to interrupt.
Sir,
Sir, actually, I'm from Sunny Manpurna. Me and my partner had a network glitch, so we have missed 17 and 18 questions.
I'm humbly apologetic, but we will not be showing the questions again
sir,
because
I think,
we had very
Sir,
rightly
the
mentioned.
19th question.
sir, the 19th
19th question
question.
is wrong, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
Wrong.
Sir.
All options
Sir,
are
the
wrong.
options are
Options
wrong.
were wrong, sir.
Neither of the options match.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
neither of the options
All
match.
options are wrong.
Yes,
All options
sir.
are
All
wrong.
options
So
are
the
wrong.
options are wrong.
Okay, so in that case,
Sir, according to the conditions given, all the options are wrong because
okay,
in the conditions it's given that Asta didn't see the giraffe or the monkey, so we can eliminate B and D. And in another condition, it's given that Dhiraj didn't see monkey. In A and D, it
all right,
states that
students,
Dhiraj saw monkey.
students. So in that case, which you're saying is that this is the 19th question that all the options by themselves are wrong, right? Is
Yes,
what
sir.
you're saying. They don't, the option and the questions don't match. Is that
Yes.
correct? So in that case, we will give you all that point. Okay, Raj sir, Mr. Fursan sir.
So do we have to submit the form now?
Yes, please submit the forms as soon as you are
The
done.
options on question 20 are also not matching.
Mark any answer that is correct according to you and submit the form.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
So the questions to note are question number 19 and question number
20.
19 and 20. Okay, got it.
Yep, we will give them these points for these two
So
particular.
Kevin sir, just give me a heads up when we are closing the gates for more applications so that I can compute.
It will give them.
Sir, in question 13 also the answer is incorrect.
I'm going to give them exactly 10 seconds more, and after that, we'll stop taking
And
any.
question 12 also.
Question 13 was correct.
Me, sir.
Yes, sir. Question number 13's answer is incorrect.
Sir, it's correct.
We
Sir,
will.
should we submit?
I am allowing for only 10 seconds more, and after that, we will not be taking any more submissions. So please quickly submit your forms. All right, in 10, 9, 8, 7. If you'll want to count with me, feel free to. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the time is up. All right, Raj sir, please. We will not take any more new submissions. We can start quickly finding out who are our top
Yes,
8
yes.
teams from the back end. And until then, students, are you
Are
all
we going to get the answers right now only?
all the viewers out there, okay, who are watching this live, and all the students, are you excited to know the answers?
Yeah.
sir, I have one doubt, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we are very quickly going to be discussing the answers. Okay, we're going to be discussing the answers very soon. Okay, so with that,
Excuse me, sir, are we going to get the top 8 finalists right now only?
yes, and so from you all, the top 8, will go to the second round.
So when is the second round?
It'll be just now after this, and we will be giving you all the answers also right now itself.
Sir,
Hang on.
excuse me, sir.
Can leave.
Okay, so let's quickly begin with. Can you all see my screen? Let's quickly begin with understanding what the answers are like. So the answer to the first question is the Harappan civilization. All right, which is more than 3,300 years old, and it's also home to the great bath and such kind of technology that probably we don't even fathom and understand in today's day and age. And they say also that the how the Harappan civilization ended till today is a mystery, right? It's absolutely crazy, but it's beautiful and it's so nourishing to know that we share that this civilization was on the borders of our country.
Harappan civilization.
Requesting you all to kindly mute.
Second वाला A.
Answer is called is Seoul. Okay.
मैं just बोल रहा हूँ बताना.
Talking to someone.
अरे थर्ड वाला सही में C है.
The reason why the Great Barrier
तीन मार्क्स आ गए पूरे.
is declining.
अभी और है.
I request
तीन क्वेश्चन के तीन
students to kindly mute yourself.
पास ही ना रहते. टॉप रहते. टॉप 8 बच्चे रहते.
Kevin, sir, you can check out the Google, the text I've sent you.
अभी चेक करोगे.
Sir, Kevin, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me.
Allow me a moment.
Excuse me, sir. Where are you?
Requesting all participants to kindly mute themselves.
Excuse me, sir. I have a question. I have wrote all the answers on the book. So how I submit this to you?
Student, you were supposed to answer this in the form.
Excuse me, sir. Sir. Sir.
All right, let's continue discussing the answers. The next we have question number 4. Vincent van Gogh was one of the has made the Starry Night, right? In fact, Vincent van Gogh is one of the world's best painters, world's best illustrators ever. And apart from the Starry Night that actually got a lot of fame and recognition, which he had made from a room that he was put into while he was being treated for his mental illness. The Path in the Woods and The Two Rats is another two really marvelous paintings that he had ever made. Next, known for his gripping narrative style and insightful ways of how he portrayed the Indian society. This writer's name was Prem Chand. I think we all are we are all very well aware of how Prem Chand was and uh, the different types of writings that he has put forward in the entire country. And there's a lot of rich literature written by Prem Chand.
So, sir,
A good digital citizenship involves responsible, ethical. I think this particular question has two correct answers. All right. One is by default, we know what our morals are. That would be reporting online abuse and inappropriate content and participating in online discussions with empathy and respect. These are values that are much needed and to be followed with great
Sir,
intensity.
but what will happen if we have take only the one option?
Then it will be considered wrong.
sir,
Excuse me, sir.
Sir,
So sorry to interrupt. Sir, what if we choose one option that is correct and the
It'll
other
be
that is wrong?
considered wrong. It'll be
Will be
considered wrong.
excuse me,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
excuse me, sir. If we choose both the correct answers with one wrong answer, would it also be considered as wrong?
Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay. Next question.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir. What's the base?
Sir, in the question 3, so overfishing by commercial fleets is also correct, sir.
Next question.
Sir,
The eradication of slavery marked as a pivotal moment. The answer to this, students, let's go through all the answers. Okay. These are the
Sir.
only right answers that are going to be considered. Okay. The next question, the next answer is Frederick Douglass. Okay, and the autobiography that he wrote on the book was called The Life of Frederick Douglass, where he wrote about his entire struggle of how he as a slave he ran away and how he made his mark and how he became the entire activist against the abolitionist movement, or rather for the abolitionist movements and against slavery in America.
I don't know.
Originating from Andhra Pradesh, this classical Indian dance form, known for its intricate footwork, graceful movements, and elaborate facial expressions. I think this should have given it away to each of you. The correct answer is Kuchipudi, right? Where the Brahman families used to have, and it used to be one of the dance forms which it was very highly prestigious to be known. Until today, we're very happy that it's being promoted by various houses across India.
Sir,
Um, the answer to this question is freedom of assembly. Okay, where you're allowed to gather in places together, you're allowed to express your opinions, you're allowed to engage in demonstrations if you have something to express. It's called freedom of speech and assembly. There was a moment, in fact, back in the day, where the Britishers do not allow us to assemble freely at any place. And when our constitution came into place, that's why this is a particular, an article which actually allows for this freedom for us.
Sir,
sir,
sir, sir, accord.
sir, sir.
Next, we have, okay, as we know, right, volcanic rocks are very high in in all the minerals that they possess. And
Sir,
they're also used, for that matter, to study these geological processes.
Excuse me,
sir,
sir.
I have one doubt, sir.
The next answer is that in mountainous regions, they play a crucial role in creating diverse climate zones. As you get higher and higher, right? Why does this happen? Two very simple reasons, which is decrease in the temperature and increase in air pressure. This is why also the temperature and air pressure in aircrafts are maintained at a specific particular level. This is also the reason why mountaineers, as they go higher and higher, need oxygen cylinders. All right. So this is the idea that the decrease in temperature and the increase in air pressure is what happens as we go higher across away from the earth. Um, a lot of you who probably got confused with the first option, saying that, sir, every action has an equal, unequal, and parallel reaction. That is not correct. Okay, since I started getting it in the chat box, is there are two answers correct? No, it's not. Okay, it's every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Is that what it would have been? But the correct answer is an object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an external force. That is the law of inertia. The right answer to this is heart, stomach, and brain. Right? Where the heart functions rhythmic mechanism and tirelessly propels blood to the rest of the body with the help of a pacemaker. The stomach is one which assimilates all the different food items that you put inside, and the brain is the one that controls every single function of the body with regard to cognition. The man who gave the speech called the Chicago Address in 1893 at the Parliament of the World Religions in Chicago was Swami Vivekanand. Okay, Swami Vivekanand was known for his fiery speeches and known for giving out um, speeches about Hinduism, and he was a very, very well learned man. Has written also a lot of great pieces of literature with regard to the same. Uh, a twisted family tale. So ideally, in this, we get to understand that Arnav is Dhruv's nephew. Okay, Arnav is Dhruv's nephew. With that, Raj sir, have you all, has the calculation been done as yet?
Yes, Kevin, I've communicated to you on chat.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. This ancient Greek philosopher, also known as the father of Western philosophy, uh, and he's had many other philosophers who've taken great inspiration from him. Uh, his name was Socrates. Okay. And in fact, a lot of teaching methods and how different psychological processes have also been learned from Socrates. 19th question, the answer would have been that Astha was the monkey, Betty elephant, Karthik zebra, Dheeraj lion, and Ahmad giraffe. Um, the juice, as we know, right? As soon as you use carrots and beetroots together, then juice that would come off from it is kanji juice, it's called. And it's apparently very high in vitamin A because carrots and beetroots are high in vitamin A. That being said, we have our finest. I'm quickly going to stop the screen share. Okay. I have a lot of doubts that have come. Okay, I have a lot of doubts that have come up. Yes, let me take a few just to understand what's on your mind. Yes. Gitanjali Devshala.
Sir, in the 19th question, actually all the options are wrong. So will we get?
Yes, you will all get points for that.
Sir, also in the
Excuse me,
11th
sir.
question,
All other questions, whatever has been marked as the correct answer, the only answers that will be given as correct. If you have marked one correct answer and
Excuse me.
second wrong,
sir,
you have
actually
marked,
in the 11th question,
let me please complete speaking.
yes, yes.
Okay, if you marked one correct answer and one wrong answer, your answer is wrong. If you marked both wrong, obviously it is wrong. If you marked, uh, let's say you've uh not marked an answer, that definitely is, I mean, you don't get points for it. So
Excuse me.
Sir,
yeah,
sir, in
Sir,
11th question, 11th question, even milk and milk products
Have citric acid, sir.
citric acid.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
citric
so
acid.
broccoli and carrots are rich in vitamin A, not in citric acid. How are they the answer of
so
food?
Yes, sir.
So it is
after
present
this
in
quiz,
the
sir, I too checked it.
Excuse
So
me, sir.
broccoli and carrots. Broccoli has a high concentration of citric acid, like 50 mg or something, but whereas carrots is only 5.4, I think, mg.
They
That's
do.
So
that's
it doesn't quite
that's
match.
And
that
carrots are even
these are answers that have been checked beforehand and are clinically proven.
Excuse
What
me.
up with
Sir,
answers, complete chat GPT answers.
Sir,
Sir,
Okay.
after the quiz, when we
sir,
check,
the
even
form
milk
you
and milk
send.
products has.
yes, yes,
Sir,
sir.
the link of the form.
Milk and milk products also have citric acid, sir.
Okay, everybody, please hold on for a minute. Everybody. All right. Kevin, does there seem to be an issue here?
So the 12th,
Sir,
so the answer of the 12th
Just
question
hold
is
on.
actually
All students are requested to put their keep your hand. Wait for us to accept your request. Anybody speaking out of turn cannot be entertained. Just mute everybody, please, Kevin. All right. Okay, perfect. Kevin, can you please tell me what the issue is? Kevin?
Yeah. A couple of students have discrepancies with regard to certain answers where they say that the percentage of vitamin A is different in different vegetables, and that's how they are contesting against the answers. I have very clearly told them that
Okay,
the
no worries, no worries, no worries. Just tell me what are the questions that are contested.
so the 11th one.
No, I don't want any
So there's
students to speak
question
out of turn.
13, there's
It's only
question
the
19
quiz
and
masters and
20.
me who
current
will speak.
question number 12. Question
Question
Any
number
13
student
12.
is
speaks out of turn now, just disqualify them immediately. It's only between the quiz masters and us that I am going to have a discussion about this. All right. Yes, Kevin, please go ahead.
yes. So that is question number 13 that they have a
What was the
disqual-
question related to?
The question is with regard to. Allow me a second, sir, so I can show to you.
Just a moment, we will sort out the issue. Please don't worry. Just don't speak out of turn because there are over 45 of you teams here, so it will become difficult. We are happy to address any discrepancy.
So question number 13 was about Isaac Newton's laws of motion, which I very clearly told them that the answer
Just one
is
second, we'll sort it out for them either way.
yes, sir.
Question number 13, they had an issue. For every action, there is an unequal and parallel reaction. Incorrect. Gravitational force is directly proportional to the distance between the objects is incorrect. Force is equal to mass times accumulation is incorrect because it's mass times acceleration. An object stays in motion unless acted upon by an external force is inertia, which is related to the law of motion. D, there is absolutely no there's going to be no conflict or discussion about this question. Let's move on to the next question. D is the correct answer.
Yeah.
Go on to the next question.
So next we had a discrepancy with question 11.
Question 11. Okay, this is related to the percentage of citric acid is naturally occurring. Okay, so they believe that citric acid has, it is present in different quantities and different items. Fair enough. There is scope for discussion on this. There is scope for potential discrepancy. I have absolutely no issues with accepting that. As a result, what we will do is that we will give bonus points to all the students. Basically, this question, every child gets points for this question. There is no argument on this. All right. At the back end, Raj, Fursan, can you please accommodate this for us?
Yep.
Every
Changing
child gets a
accordingly.
point for this question. All right. Basically, it's a question that's removed from the entire quiz. All right. What other question? Tell me.
And we had a discrepancy with question number 19 where the answer did not the answer on the form did not match with the answers on the
Please give
screen.
everybody points for this question. All right. Our apologies on the same. Please give everybody points for this.
Sir, even the third question.
I said you cannot speak out of turn. Is there a problem with that?
Sorry, sir.
All right. So this was related to these three questions. So two questions will be removed from the entire set. In the sense, everybody gets a point for that question. Right, Kevin?
Yes, sir.
Raj, please check the results. Keep taking this into consideration.
Yep.
All right. Now, anybody has discrepancies, we'll go one by one. I'm not sure whether there is scope for so many discrepancies here. All right. But we will look into this. Yes, Sun City School, one of you.
Sir, in the third question, overfishing is also a possible answer.
Let's go to the third question. Overfishing by commercial fleets is also a potential answer. Yes, that can be accepted as a potential answer. There is no doubt about it. I am accepting of it.
Sir, excuse me.
I said you cannot answer out of turn.
That's it, sir.
The problem, though, with this is the primary factor contributing to the bleaching of the Great Barrier Reef and decline of its vibrant coral communities is not overfishing. When we talk about the primary factor, it is only one factor. So I'm sorry, when we're talking about one factor, I'm sorry, the primary factor is increased oceanography from carbon emissions because the coral reefs are also largely underground. So if we were really talking about only degradation of the externals, I would be accepting of that. When we are talking about primary factor, one factor, I'm sorry, Jaskaran. I believe that scope for discrepancy goes down here. So not going to accept this. Sorry. Yes.
So the student from Sun City School, sorry, I had some trouble unmuting. I actually had a doubt in a different question number 12.
1 second, I just hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
So in question number 12, all options should be applicable because the decrease in temperature as well as air pressure results in a greater formation of clouds and thus increased precipitation, which cause an increase in humidity called the orographic occurrence.
So as much as I would like to accept your answer, and theoretically it is correct, this is not applicable to the same extent across both poles. And there are variances which occur with respect to precipitation and humidity across different geographies. So it's not something that can be taken as a universal rule. While I understand the theory behind it, the only thing that universally takes place is a decrease in temperature and decrease in air pressure. So I'm sorry, that would not be acceptable. Yes. All right, perfect. So I think we have discussed discrepancies related to multiple questions. Let's go on to Dharav High School. Yes, Tejaswini.
So when we will get our result?
Very soon. Thank you so much, Tejaswini. Lotus Valley International School, what is your query?
Yes, sir. Sir, with respect to question 12, on the question it said select more than one answer.
Yes.
And in question 12, like if we see in the form, like see check answers, question 12 only shows one correct answer.
Okay, we'll just check the back end of the form. Although the universal rule for the entire quiz at the very beginning, as stated, is that more than one answer might be correct.
No, sir, it was, yes, sir, I'm saying I did more than one, but in question 12, it's written select more than one.
Okay.
In question 12, it was written select more than one.
Yeah, so there is more than one.
No, but sir,
ENC.
in the form's answer key, only one correct answer is given.
In the form's answer key, only one correct answer is given. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Raj, please get this checked in the back end. The correct answers are A and C. Okay. If that is not done, we will actually get that checked manually as well. Is that fine?
This was for question number
12. The correct
Got it.
answers are A and C. Please get that checked. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, modern school.
Yes, sir. So, like in the third, we can say that overfishing commercial fleets could be correct because, like in the colors,
Yes,
we
Nishta,
say
I have already
primary.
clarified this. I'm sorry. I have already clarified this. I am not discussing this again, Nishta. We have discussed the primary factor. It categorically states what is the primary factor. And I don't think there is any doubt about increasing ocean acidity causing carbon emissions being the primary factor. I'm very sorry, Nishta, but we won't be actually we're actually not going to be in a position to address that.
Okay,
If it was
sir.
not primary factor, I promise you I would have discredited that question as well. Is that all right? Thank you, Nishta. Yes, Birla Public School. Birla Public School, you have a question? All right. Lakshmi School, do you have a question?
Sir, we have a doubt with the 10th question, sir.
Go ahead.
Sir, it's given natural calamities, and the correct option is shown as earthquakes.
No.
Sorry, volcanoes. But I have a doubt saying that volcanoes are not really dangerous because there's like dormant volcanoes.
Sir,
No, I'm sorry.
the
I'm not
question,
going to accept that. I'm very sorry.
sir,
I'm sorry.
no.
I'm sorry. I'm going to mute you. I mean, y'all are really now getting into absolute technicalities of things, which frankly speaking, I don't think is valid. As a quiz master, I think we can sit and argue about a lot of answers on these lines. There's no scope for argument on question 10. I'm sorry, Lakshmi School. Yes, Focus High School, do you have a question?
Yes, sir. When we will get the 8 qualifiers that are going to second round?
As soon as I finish addressing all your queries. Yes, Birla Public School.
So please, can you discuss 16th question, sir? I have doubt.
What about the 16th question?
So that Arnav can't be her nephew.
No, I don't think there is any scope for discussion on that particular question. Though, no, there's no scope for discussion on that question. I'm sorry. Thank you. Birla Public School, we won't be accepting any discussion on that. We have discredited 2 questions. All please make note. Raj, do we have the final results in place? Because
Yes. I'm just removing Heisenberg from this.
yes, that's
meeting.
okay. It's been removed. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yes.
Right. So yeah, I've just sent you on text the scenario.
All right. Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much. So basically, based on the scores that we have received after discrediting certain questions, and also taking into consideration the fact that we have given a specific time within which the questions and the answers needed to be submitted, which was 12 p.m. We have allowed till 12:02 p.m. for answers to be submitted. Basis this, the students who have qualified for the finals are as follows. Basically, it's the team that qualifies. So we have Delhi Public School Rohini, Suchitra Academy, these 2 teams in first position. All right, Delhi Public School, Rohini and Suchitra Academy, a round of applause for them, please. They're the first 2 sets of qualifiers. Congratulations. All right. Beyond this, the next set is Center Point School, Amravati Road Bypass. Center Point School, Amravati Road Bypass, well done. Congratulations on qualifying. All right. We have Modern Vidya Niketan, Aravali Hills, Sector 43, Faridabad, also finishing in 4th position. Well done. All right. We have Center Point School, Vardhaman Nagar, Nagpur, ending in 5th position. So there are a lot of teams on the same score after discrediting questions. However, the way the tiebreaker is broken is the first mistake that is made. Let's say from questions 1 to 20, if you make a mistake with the second question, while another team that is scoring 17 on 20 makes a mistake with the 5th question, the team that makes the first mistake is ranked lower. All right. Beyond this, we have Ashoka Universal School, Ashoka Marg, Nasik, that ends in 6th position. In 7th position, we have Kerala Public School, Kadma. And in 8th position, we have Delhi Public School, Sector 45, Gurgaon. These are the 8 teams that have qualified for the finals. Congratulations to all the other teams for participating in this particular quiz. We wish all the others the very best. And I request all the others to leave this quiz at this point in time. And we look forward to conversing with you beyond this. All the very best. Thank you so much. Yes, the 8 teams that have qualified, apart from them, everybody else must leave the meeting at this point in time. Yes, all teams that have not qualified, please leave the meeting. All right, we are all set at this point in time. Let me just confirm before we start off with the next round. At this point in time, Delhi Public School, Rohini, are you present, both members? I'll just allow you all just 1 second. All right, you all are free to unmute yourselves now.
Yes,
DPS,
sir.
Rohini,
Sir.
are both of you present?
Yes, sir.
Okay, super. All right, Suchitra Academy?
Yes, sir.
Both
Okay,
of
great.
us are present.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Sir, may I just rejoin? I have to use the washroom.
Yes. At this point in time, all of y'all have 2 to 3 minutes to actually go to the washroom, freshen up, and come back. Just answer your attendance call so that we know you're here, right? So that's DPS
sir.
Rohini here. Suchitra Academy has marked their presence. Center Point School, Amravati Road.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Center Point School, Amravati Road.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Modern Vidya Niketan, Aravali Hills.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Center Point School, Vardhaman Nagar, Nagpur.
Yes, sir. Present.
Ashoka Universal School.
Yes, sir.
Kerala Public School, Kadma.
Yes, sir.
DPS Sector 45, Gurgaon.
Friends, yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir, I have no team with me as I am the only one in DPS Sector
That's
45.
okay. That's all right. That's all right. You can participate.
Excuse
alone
me,
today.
sir.
Nobody's allowed to answer out of turn. If you'd like to speak, please raise your hand.
No,
And please
sir.
don't
Actually,
allow anybody else to join, Fursan. Yes.
Sir, actually, I'm also from Sector 45 DPS.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Both of you, Daksh and Mrigakshi. Firstly, Mrigakshi, please rename yourself with the name of your school and interact with your fellow member. All right. Okay. So at this point in time, I have marked the attendance of all teams. DPS Rohini, Suchitra Academy, Center Point School, Amravati Road Bypass, Modern Vidya Niketan, Aravali Hills, Center Point School, Vardhaman Nagar, Ashoka Universal School, Kerala Public School, Kadma, and DPS Sector 45, Gurgaon. Okay, we will be starting in 2 minutes. In the meanwhile, my team will actually just prepare the scoring sheets, and we will get into the process of starting the process of the finals of It was an arduous task actually conducting the eliminators because we had close to 45 teams participating simultaneously. Needed to ensure that all students could participate. One part of the country seemed to be facing certain technical issues, owing to which we had to delay the quiz a little bit because we didn't want any children to get affected with respect to participation. With respect to the next set, that's grades 9 to 12, we are going to have to slightly delay the start of grades 9 to 12 by about half an hour to 40 minutes. So all participants, please make note. Fursan, I want you to make sure that you don't allow anybody apart from the finalists into this particular meeting. It's very important that anybody who is in this meeting needs to be named with the name of their respective schools alone. Okay, the name of your school followed by your name needs to be the way that I see your names. Anybody else from the next set should not be added in. Please allow them to be in the waiting room, Fursan, and please make note of this and let them know about it as well. All right. I'm going to give everybody 2 minutes. If there is anybody in this meeting who is not named with the name of their school, followed by their specific name, and if you're not a part of the final, we are going to request you to please leave the meeting immediately. Is my screen visible? Just give me a thumbs up if it is visible. All right. Yes. DPS Rohini, please go ahead.
Sir, I had a doubt that we were told we could discuss with our partners through the chat section.
Yes.
But
Yes.
in the chat, I'm not able to see my partner's name.
All right, that's totally fine now, because at this point in time in the finals, you don't need to use the chat. Every question is going to be a direct question, so you have the ability to discuss verbally with your opponent live. All right. So we're going to follow it like a live studio round. You don't need the chat option. There are no carry forwards for the simple reason that it is difficult when two members of a team are sitting in different parts of a city, which is typically the case here with this online quiz. So don't worry. All right, Vishan?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Another very important rule that needs to be followed by all is I need to see all of you on video. Okay. If your videos are off, I will not allow you to participate. Kevin, Raj, please make note of this as well. Nobody without their videos on is allowed.
Yes, noted, Anaj.
Yes, sir.
Center Point School, Vardhaman Nagar, I am waiting for you all. Suchitra Academy, Anish Menon, Modern Vidya Niketan, Kuber, please put your videos on.
DPS Rohini Rishabh,
Yes, sir.
please turn
We
your
need your
video.
video on.
Sir, actually, I'm connected with two devices, and from one device, I've turned my video on.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Okay, got it. Yeah, we can see you from both devices. All right. Just Anish Menon, your video, please. Okay, perfect. We're all set now to start off with the finals of the zonal round of the All India Fact Fiesta quiz, which is being organized as a part of IIT Delhi's Tryst 24 in association with Kriya Learning and SkillSphere Education. My name is Anansh Prasad, and I'm the founder and managing director of SkillSphere Education.
Excuse me, sir. I'm so sorry to interrupt, sir. My partner is joining in a minute. He's having
he can join, but I want to make it very clear to everybody. Anybody speaks without raising their hand using the raise hand option on Zoom, I will automatically give you all negative points. Please be very clear. It is not our responsibility as organizers if any of you face network issues. We are happy to cooperate, but that does not give you the right to immediately unmute yourselves and start speaking and interrupt. Please be very clear, all of you. Right? All right. My apologies. So a very, very good afternoon to all of you. We're very happy to be organizing the second zonal for students of grade 6 to 8 of the All India Fact Fiesta quiz in association with IIT Delhi's Tryst 2024. This is, of course, now the zonal finals where we have 8 teams that have qualified, and I'm sure are going to put their best feet forward to do their best as a part of this quiz. Firstly, congratulations on making it to the zonal finals. Okay. And now we have 3 rounds in the grand finale. There's 1 question per team per round. All you have to do is follow the instructions and have fun. Each round is probably going to test a different 21st century skill. All right. So I want all of you to relax. I want all of you to have a good time and not worry about the consequences of getting a question wrong. Okay. Standard quiz rules are going to apply. My verdict as a quiz master is absolutely final. Okay. There's going to be no scope for discussion and argument like there was in the previous round. All right. And at the end of the day, you have to make sure that you breathe, maintain your calmness, maintain your composure, and try and answer all possible questions, keeping whatever knowledge you have in mind in place. Okay. The top 4 teams from this particular round will be qualifying for the grand finals at IIT Delhi, which is being organized on the 30th of March. All right. Now, since that is established, and because we are actually switching, we are switching playlists in many ways and going into the finals now, I want everybody to firstly relax, calm down. And I have this method that I always follow, which I would like to follow with everybody here. I want all of you to actually wiggle your wrists. Okay, it's a great way of getting rid of nervous energies. Wiggle your wrists, everybody, come on. Okay, stop, take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Wiggle your wrists once more, please. Get rid of all the nervous energies. Stop, take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And one last time, let's wiggle our wrists, get rid of all the negativity, get ready for this finals. Keep only positivity in your body. Stop, take a deep breath in. And breathe out. And we're all set for the finals of this particular zonal round. We've already had 1 zonal round. We already have 4 finalists that have made it for the Fact Fiesta quiz from the 3rd March round. Today, we are going to be having 4 more that are going to be qualifying. And we are going to be starting off with round 1, which is called Guess the Famous. All right. And in each one of these, you will either see a logo, you will listen to a particular voice. All right. You will either see a particular logo, you will listen to a particular voice, or there might be a person or there might be a landmark and you have to guess it. Okay. Simple, plain and clear. All right. We'll show you the rules firstly. So in the Guess the Famous round of our quiz, you'll be challenged to identify famous voices, logos, persons, or landmarks. Okay. Voice identification might be one of the questions. You will hear a snippet of a dialogue or a quote from a well-known individual. You have to identify the speaker. Logo recognition, you will have to basically recognize the logo, identify the brand or company associated with that logo. I'll make the question more specific for you. Landmark identification, you'll be presented with an image of a famous landmark or a structure. You have to identify that landmark. Person identification, you'll be presented with the image of a well-known figure. You have to identify the name of the person. Okay, simple 10 points for the right answer. There are no carry forwards because technically it's very difficult to manage carry forwards on Zoom, considering so many caveats. So this quiz basically has no carry forwards. You'll have a lot more of these options, buzzers, and all of these things coming in when we go to Tryst. But at this point in time, there are no carry forwards. All right. I want to make sure that everybody has their videos on. I see some interaction which suggests that there might be another person. KPS Kadma, is your room completely empty? KPS Kadma, is there anybody in your room? I want
No,
everybody
sir.
as a hygiene check to please put the video around. Let me see your rooms to make sure that all of
Yes, sir.
you are sitting in absolute isolation.
Is it okay?
This round is simple 10 points for a correct answer. I'll show you a sample question as well. Yes, MVN Hills, Faridabad, do you want to say something? You can unmute yourself. Go ahead.
So I had a doubt. It is fine with the negative marking.
I'm sorry, MVN Hills, Faridabad. I faced a small network issue.
So I was asking, sir, whether in this round would there be negative marking?
There is no negative marking. I'm so sorry. I lost you all for a second. There was a network issue. There is absolutely no negative marking in this round. Just 10 points for the right answer. Okay, we're going to be starting slowly and steadily. No negative marks, no carry forwards. Make sense, MV and Kharidabad? All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So we are quickly going to be starting off with the quiz, the sample question. All of you can answer. Can you identify the monument for me, please?
Mal.
It's the Taj Mahal. Okay, perfect. Yes. Center Point School, Brijesh?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So can I just talk to my father for a second? I want to improve the network connections. Just one second.
Sure. I'll give you a second. In the meanwhile, let me tell you the order in which we are going to go in this particular round. Just give me one moment, please. So the order in which questioning is going to move in this particular round is as follows. We start off with DPS Rohini, then we go to Suchitra Academy, Center Point School Amravati Road Bypass, MVN Aravali Hills, Center Point School Vardhaman Nagar, Ashoka Universal School Nasik, Keral Public School Kadma, and DPS Sector 45 Gurgaon. Okay, that's the order in which we are going to be moving in this particular round. Just give me one moment. I will just clarify one query and call back. And we'll just wait for the child to come back as well. All right, perfect. Let's quickly move on now. My apologies. All right, so this was, of course, the answer was Taj Mahal. DPS Rohini, are you ready for your direct question?
Excuse me, sir. Hello. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, DPS Rohini, am I audible? Are you ready for your direct question?
Yes, sir. Sir, just a quick question. How much time would we get to discuss?
15 seconds.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, ready? All right. DPS Rohini, this is your direct question. You have 15 seconds. Your time starts now.
Abhay, I think it's Vikram Batra.
Yes, I also think so.
Sir, we lock in the answer, Captain Vikram Batra. Hello.
Yes, what is the answer?
Sir, Vikram Batra.
Vikram Batra is the answer I received, and Vikram Batra is the correct answer. Well done, DPS Rohini. That is 10 points for you. Pursan, please make note. Well done. We have started on a positive note with the first answer being addressed. Let's quickly start off with the next question. All right. The next question is for Suchitra Academy. Suchitra Academy, your question is this. You need to identify the monument. This monument is located in India. This is a very famous part of one of the most famous monuments.
What do you think, Arav? Arav?
I'm not sure, Anish.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Am I getting an answer? No answer. I'm sorry. That's too much time. Sorry, no, I'm not going to be accepting an answer now. I'm sorry. The correct answer from the other members of the quiz. Anybody? Do you know what this is?
Sir, deepest
Sir, Ellora Cave.
Ajanta Caves.
Absolutely. It is actually a very, very famous passageway from the Ajanta and Ellora caves. So well done. Congratulations to you all. Though no 10 points for Suchitra Academy. That's all right. This is very early days in the quiz. Let's move on to the next question, which is for Centrepoint School, Amravati Road Bypass. All right. Centrepoint School, Amravati Road Bypass. Your question is actually an audio question.
One of the evenings, they were showing a famous Bollywood film on a TV channel, and in those days there were not many channels back home in India. So we friends thought this is the best time to polish off all the mangoes from the tree, which we were not meant to.
Thank you. Can you please identify the person who is speaking? Centrepoint School, Amravati Road Bypass.
He is Sachin Tendulkar, the famous Indian cricketer.
Well done. This is Sachin Tendulkar. Well done, Centrepoint School, Amravati Road Bypass. That is 10 points to you. Good start to the quiz. Let's quickly move on now to the next person. The next team, rather, Modern Vidya Niketan, Aravali Hills, Sector 43, Faridabad. Your question this. Can you identify this famous monument, please, MVN, Aravali Hills?
Sir, may I?
Yes, MVN.
Sir, this is the Victoria Memorial.
All right. It might be a good idea moving forward. You have the option to have discussions with your team as well. Always cross-check. There might be a chance that you might get an answer wrong, but this has not been one of the cases. That is 10 points to you all. Well done. That is Victoria Memorial. Let's move on to the next team, Centrepoint School, Vardhaman Nagar, Nagpur. Centrepoint School, Vardhaman Nagar, Nagpur. Your question is this. Can you identify this famous personality for me, please? Centrepoint School, Vardhaman Nagar.
So the CEO of IBM.
That's the incorrect answer. I am very sorry. This is not the CEO of IBM. I only take the first answer as the final answer. Other teams? Yes, Darsh, go ahead.
Sunil Bharti Mittal of Airtel.
It is Sunil Mittal of Bharti Airtel. Well done. This is Sunil Mittal of Bharti Airtel. Well done. Let's quickly move on now to the next question. The next question is for Ashoka Universal School, Nasik. Ashoka Universal School, Nasik. Your question is this. Can you identify this famous logo, Ashoka Universal School, Nasik?
Rushi, do you
Aditya.
have any idea? Any idea? Rushi, any idea?
Hero, the logo
Yes,
of
sir.
Hero.
It's Hero. Yes, sir. I remember. It's Hero.
It's Hero?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
The automobile
It's
company.
Hero. You think you remember Hero Motor
Yes,
Corp?
yes, guaranteed,
Yes, sir. It's the
guaranteed.
automobile
Correct
company.
answer. Well done. That is 10 points to you all. Superb. Well done. Let's move on to KPS Kadma. KPS Kadma, your question is this.
It had to be about bringing a smile to people's lives, and we continue to bring smiles into so many children's lives, people's lives, and their families' lives. Good afternoon, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, and the Smile Train extended family.
Can you please identify whose voice this is, KPS Kadma? Five, four, three.
Is it J.K. Rowling?
Incorrect answer. Anybody else from
Aishwarya Rai Bachchan.
Yeah, there are a lot of students who are wanting to jump and say it is Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, and they are correct. The correct answer is Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. Well done. Let's quickly move on now to DPS Sector 45 Gurgaon. Your direct question is this. This is a monument that is located in India and is part of a very famous part of an incident that took place. Can you please identify it?
Sir, it's Jallianwala Bagh Memorial.
It's a memorial for the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. That is the correct answer. Well done. That is 10 points to DPS Gurgaon Sector 45. Superbly done. So at this point in time, we are done with round number 1. At the end of round number 1, Fursan, can you please quickly tell us what the scores are? All right. So Fursan has shared his screen with us. At this point in time, DPS Rohini, Center Point School, Amravati Road Bypass, Ashoka Universal School, Nashik, DPS Sector 45, Gurgaon have opened their scores. KPS Kadma, Center Point School, Vardhaman Nagar, Modern Vidya Niketan, Aravali Hills, and Suchitra Academy are skilled to open their scores. But this is early days. Don't
Sir,
worry.
there is a problem, I think. Sir, I answered the question
Yes,
right.
actually,
Yes,
MVN did
sir.
answer the
Victoria
question.
Memorial one.
Yeah, that is 10 points. Fursan, please correct this. At this point in time, Center Point School, Vardhaman Nagar, Suchitra Academy, and Kerala Public School, Kadma, are still to open their scores. 5 teams have opened their scores, but it is hardly anything. So don't worry, it's only 10 points. Very early days in the quiz, so there's a lot of time to actually catch up. Let's quickly move
For
on.
which school, sir?
MVN,
Sir,
MVN, the
MVN
fourth
43.
school. Okay, let's
Fourth
quickly.
question.
Round number 2 is actually called chain reaction. All right. In this round, it's actually one of my favorite rounds. What happens is as follows. What happens in this is that every team actually gets a series of questions that build up on each other. Teams must answer each question sequentially. That is, correct answers to the previous question allow teams to proceed to the next question in the series. Teams cannot move on to the next question until they have answered the current question correctly. First question gets you 5 points, second 10, and the third 20. Please note, you will either have 5, 10, or 20 points as it is a progressive score, not added up. Okay. So basically, what will happen is I'll show you a sample question. Which port city in Andhra Pradesh is also known as the city of destiny in India? Anybody? This is not a question directly to anybody.
Vishakhapatnam.
Correct. That is Vizag. So that would give you 5 points. If you answer the question for 5 points, I would ask you a question for 10 points. Between which two ports is the Vizag port located? All right. Let's assume you don't know the answer. I would not have gone on to the next question. Yes.
So, Calcutta and Madras, sir.
All right. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. But if you had answered this question, I would have asked which port is known as the busiest port in India. This is the toughest question. 5 points for the first question. Second question, if you would answer, you get 10 points. And third question, if you answer, you get 20. But it does not become 5 plus 10 plus 20.
Mumbai Port.
This is actually JNPT. Okay, the correct answer is JNPT. Basically, Chennai and Kolkata was correct. Well done. So what would have happened is that if you answered the first question correctly, you would have gotten 5 points. Only then would have I asked you the second question, which is Chennai and Calcutta. If you answered that correctly, I'd ask you the third question. The most busy port is JNPT. Now, you wouldn't get 20 points in all. Okay, you wouldn't get 20 points in all for this. You wouldn't get 20 plus 10 plus 5. You'd only get 20 if you reach the third question. So answer the first question, you get 5. Second question, you get 10. Third question, you get 20. So it's like a chain reaction. Sequentially, you're being asked questions. And if you don't answer a particular question correct, I don't go on to the next one. So you can score a maximum of 20. You can score a minimum of 5. Make sense, everybody?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
So I had a doubt that would we get 15 seconds for each question or 15 seconds in
Yes,
total?
you get 15 seconds for each question.
Thank you, sir.
Don't worry, time is not going to be a factor in trying to answer these questions. Is that fine? Now we'll actually go backwards. We will start off with DPS Sector 45 Gurgaon. Okay, DPS Sector 45 Gurgaon. Are you all ready? And make sure you all have discussions. Some of you, I believe, have joined from separate locations and probably don't know your team members as well. Make sure you have a discussion before you answer. It is for that reason that I'm giving you time and questions are not carried forward. All right. So DPS Sector 45 Gurgaon. Let's quickly move on to y'all. Okay. Your question is, name the city where Tipu Sultan's summer palace is located.
Sir, Mysore.
I am sorry, that is the incorrect answer. All right. It's very important to have a discussion with team members. Tipu Sultan's summer palace is
Sir,
not.
I don't have a team member.
You do have a team member. I'm so sorry. Mrigakshi is your team member, but it's all right. You can have a discussion with her on chat. It is the incorrect answer. Anybody else? Where is Tipu Sultan's summer palace located?
Sir, Bangalore.
Is the correct answer. Well done, Rishan.
Seringapattam.
No, it is Bangalore. If you had answered this question correctly, I'll just give you the rest of the chain reactions. Which Indian company headquartered in Bangalore counts N.R. Narayan Murthy among its 7 co-founders?
Infosys.
Is the correct answer. It is Infosys. Name the American Stock Exchange market index on which Infosys
New York
became the
Stock
first.
Exchange. New York Stock Exchange.
No, it was NASDAQ.
NASDAQ.
It was NASDAQ, right? So no worries, that's fine. There are more opportunities to score points at this point in time. That unfortunately you do not score on this particular question. Let's move on to the next question. That is for KPS Kadma. KPS Kadma, your question is this. Gandhiji and his 80 followers started the Salt March, also known as the Salt Satyagraha, and marched 241 miles from Sabarmati Ashram to the coastal town of Dash in Gujarat. Can you please fill in the blank?
Dandi.
Is the correct answer. Well done. You had 1 second left. Okay. What is the name of the world's largest mangrove forest where these halophytic plankton thriving in saline environments are abundant in large numbers?
Sundarban.
All right. Let's quickly move on. The Great Banyan, and we'll check if your answers are correct. The Great Banyan, estimated to be over 250 years old, stands as a majestic presence in Shibpur, Howrah, Kolkata. It is situated within a renowned botanical garden. What is the name of this botanical garden? Five, four,
Madhavana
three,
Garden.
2, 1. No answer. Sorry, KPS. Sorry, no. Time was up. Sorry. The correct answers were, of course, Dandi was correct. Sundarban was correct. It was Acharya Jagdish Chandra Bose or J.C. Bose Indian Botanical Garden. You got 2 out of 3 correct. 10 points to KPS Kadma for this particular question. Let's quickly move on to the next team in the group. All right. The next team in the group is Ashoka Universal School Nashik. Ashoka Universal School Nashik, your direct question is this. Can you
Air
name the
India.
largest Indian airline?
Sir, it's Air India.
Is the incorrect answer. The largest Indian airline by market share or otherwise at this point in time, even by fleet, is not Air India. I'm sorry. Okay. The next question in this list would be Interglobe Aviation Limited, doing business as Indigo, is a low-cost airline headquartered in Gurgaon, which is also known as the Dash City of India. That would have been, what is Gurgaon called? It's the Millennium City of India. All right. Name the last Mughal emperor of India. Anybody?
Bahadur Shah Zafar.
Bahadur
Yeah,
Shah.
that's correct. So the largest airline is Interglobe Aviation or Indigo. Unfortunately, Air India in itself is not the largest airline. Even as a conglomerate with Vistara, it falls short on market share. So my apologies, Ashoka Universal School. Center Point School, Vardhaman Nagar, Nagpur. Your direct question is this. Neeraj Chopra is an Indian track and field
Javelin
athlete.
throw.
Well done. That's 5 points. Let's see the next question. Since which year has javelin throw been a part of the modern Olympic Games program for men? If you would like a particular hint in this regard, it is actually 8 years, if I'm not mistaken, since it's actually 12 years since the start of the Olympic Games.
Sir, 1908.
All right, thank you very much. Name the young Indian martyr for whom the historic trial known as the Muzaffarpur conspiracy case started on 21st May 1908. All right.
Sir, no idea.
All right, no worries. Anybody else knows the answer to this?
Sardar Udham Singh, I guess.
It was not actually Sardar Udham Singh, much later. It was actually Khudiram Bose. It was actually, the answer was actually Khudiram Bose. So I'm very sorry. That is not the correct answer. That's 10 points to Center Point School, Vardhaman Nagar. Let's quickly move on now to Modern Vidya Niketan, Aravali Hills, Sector 43.
Sir, how much point to Center
10
Point
points.
School?
10 points.
10 points. Okay, thank you.
Modern Vidya Niketan, Aravali Hills, Sector 43, Faridabad. Your direct question is this. In the Hindu epic Mahabharata, who was the third Pandav brother known for his exceptional archery skills and courage on the battlefield?
Wait, I think it's Arjun.
Is
Yes,
that
sir,
your
it's
final?
Arjun.
Well done. That is 5 points to you all. Let's quickly move on to the next question. Name the Indian artist who was famous for his realistic portrayal of Indian gods, goddesses, and mythological characters. Hint, Shakuntala and Yashoda Krishna are some of his paintings. Please look, Kuber, please look into the screen. I want to see your hands as well. Yes.
Sir,
Five.
Raja Ravi Verma.
Is the correct answer. All right, well done. Let's move on. In which state was Raja Ravi Verma born? Also, the Chiraman Juma Masjid located, which holds historical importance as India's first mosque. Kuber, I want you to look straight into the screen with your hands up. All right.
Yes, yes.
Which holds historical importance as India's first mosque that was constructed in 629 AD by Malik ibn Dinar.
Kuber, I think it's Karnataka. I read it somewhere, I believe.
I don't actually know if you think that's right.
Karnataka then.
All right, unfortunately, that is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is Kerala. That's 10 points to MV and Aravali Hills. Right. We move on now to Center Point School, Amravati Road Bypass. Your direct question, Center Point School, Amravati Road Bypass, is as follows. What is the name of the poem written in both Sanskrit and Sanskritized Bengali by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, from which the first two verses were adopted as the national song of India?
Vande Mataram.
Well done. That is 5 points to your 10-point question is the Dash, also known as Train 18, holds the title of India's fastest train with a top speed of 180 kilometers per hour.
Vande Bharat Express.
That is a synchronized answer, which lands you 10 points at this point in time, going for 20. Most modern railway tracks are made of hot rolled steel with a grade of 1084 or higher, called medium dash.
The grade of. So is there a hint?
No hint. That's hint enough.
Is the track named medium speed tracks?
I'm sorry. We are actually talking about the component, and the component is actually carbon steel.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Rushil.
Sir, what is the name of the poem written in both Sanskrit and Sanskritized Bengali, from which the two verses were adopted? Those two verses are Vande Mataram. The poem was Anand Mat.
Yes, I understand that. I would have accepted both as an answer, Rushil. That's acceptable to me. Okay. Let's quickly move on. That is fair enough. CPS Amravati Road. Okay. Let's quickly move on to DPS Rohini. I'm sorry, that's Suchitra Academy actually was next in the list. Suchitra Academy, your question is this. Name the first Indian documentary short film to win the Oscars at the 95th Academy Awards.
Sir, I'd like to say The Elephant Whisperers.
You'd like to say The Elephant Whisperers. I'd like to say you have 5 points. Let's quickly move on. In 1913, who released Raja Harish Chandra in Mumbai, the first film made in India?
Arav, what do you think?
I'm thinking.
Dada Saheb.
5, 4.
Dada Saheb Phalke. Dada Saheb
Phalke
is it?
Phalke is the correct answer. Well done. That is 20 points to you all. All right, let's move on. Which city in India is known as the wine capital of India? Suchitra Academy.
Nasik, sir.
Nashik is the correct answer. Well done, Suchitra Academy. That is 20 points to you all. Let's quickly move on now to the last question in this round, which is for DPS Rohini. DPS Rohini, your question is this. What shot in cricket was MS Dhoni popularly known for, named after a source of transport? It's named after a source of transport.
Helicopter.
Is the correct answer. Well done, DPS Rohini. That's 5 points to you. In India, the Dash is the main helicopter manufacturer for the Indian Armed Forces.
So the answer is HAL.
All right, let's see if that's the correct answer. Let's make you answer the 20-point question first. Name the Indian industrialist and founder of the Walchand Group, which established India's first modern shipyard, first aircraft factory, first car factory, and also the founder of HAL. Both of you need to keep yourselves unmuted, DPS Rohini. I'm sorry, Rishan has muted himself. I will not be accepting any further answers. I gave you all note of this. There will be no answer accepted further. Time is up as well. The correct answer was actually Walchand Hirachand. All right. HAL and helicopter were correct answers. So that's 10 points to DPS Rohini. With this, we quickly come to an end of round 2 of this particular quiz. Let's quickly check the scores. Fusan, please share the scores with us. All right, that's interesting. Nobody has moved away so much as yet. Everybody seems to be on similar points. We have DPS Rohini, Suchitra Academy, Center Point School, Amravati Road Bypass, and MVN Niketan Aravali Hills, each on 20 points. We have Center Point School, Vardhaman Nagar, Ashoka Universal School, Nashik, Kerala Public School, Kadma, and DPS Sector 45, Gurgaon on 10 points each. Everything can change in this last round, which we are quickly going to jump to immediately. All right, we're quickly going to jump to immediately. All right, so let's quickly jump on to this particular round. This round is called Anagram. Okay, it's basically an unjumble and question creation round. Let me explain how this works. Welcome to round 3. In this round, teams will be presented with jumbled words. Teams must unjumble the words to form meaningful words. Note that some of them are not single words. Once unjumbled, teams must create a question based on the unjumbled word or phrase. Each team will earn 10 points for successfully unjumbling the word and creating a question. So just for unjumbling the word, you don't get points. You have to unjumble the word. There'll be a hint that will help you unjumble the word. After you unjumble the word, you have to tell me what the word is and create a question. You can create any question. If I feel that the question is anywhere close to giving me the answer, we are perfectly fine. I will give you 10 points. If you are on the correct lines, I will also help you with framing a question. Okay. Now, the more important thing is that after successfully creating the question from the unjumbled word, the team can choose to either face a difficult question about the word or phrase for a chance to earn additional points or pass on answering the difficult question. If teams choose to answer the posed question and answer correctly, they will earn an additional 20 points. However, if you agree to answer that question, even if you pass, it doesn't matter. If you agree to answer that question and answer incorrectly, there is a -5. So basically 10 points for unjumbling the word and framing a question, and 20 points if you decide to answer the question and answer it correctly. You're totally free to say, I don't want to answer the question. I'm happy with 10 points. Okay. Remember, the top 4 teams qualify. So strategy is important here. Makes sense, everybody? Are we good? Yeah. So I'll show you a sample once again.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you please explain it again?
I'll show you a sample question. Let's understand it through a sample. Okay. So this is actually Prime Minister. Fair enough. So now, in order to get 10 points, you would have to frame a question. Can you frame a potential question, any of you?
Who is the Prime Minister of India?
No. Who's the Prime Minister of India won't give you the answer as Prime Minister.
Sir, who is Narendra Modi?
Narendra Modi.
Narendra Modi holds what position in India would give you the answer as Prime Minister. Fair enough. All right. So that is a plausible question for me. At this point, for answering this, you'd get 10 points. Now the larger number of points is 20 points. And for that 20 points, you first have to tell me whether you want to answer or not. If you say, I don't want to answer, fine, no problem. But if you say you want to answer, I will ask you a question. Okay. And the question would be this. PM Modi's public life started as a pracharak of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh and gradually emerged as a charismatic leader of the BJP. He served as chief minister of which state for more than 12 years between 2001-2014 before becoming the prime minister. What is the answer? The answer is Gujarat.
Gujarat.
This is an easier question. There will be much tougher questions than this. Much tougher questions than this. Is that all right for all of you? Okay. Let's quickly move on now. Let's quickly move on. So now this time we are going to start from the middle of the pack in order. Okay, we're going to start off from DPS Suchitra, Center Point, Amravati Road. We'll start off from Modern Vidya Niketan, Aravali Hills. Okay, MVN Aravali Hills. When I'm asking you a question, both team members need to keep themselves unmuted. Hands should be visible. Your question is this. The category is awards.
Kuber, I believe it's Padma Bhushan.
Okay, we can.
Yes, Padma Bhushan is the correct answer. Well done. All right. Can you frame a question quickly for this?
Kuber, I believe we can frame that which is among the most prestigious awards that the government of India can give a person.
Yes. I think that's
So we'll go with that question only.
Perfect. That is a plausible question. Well done. 10 points to MVN Hills. Now, do you want to answer the 20-point question or not? This is a sample question. It could have been anything. That's fine. But would you like to answer the 20-point question or not? It's plus 20 minus 5.
What should we do?
I don't think we should go for the risk.
Very well. So we'll not go for it.
Perfect. Thank you so much. In that case, this is for everybody. Identify this famous Indian pop, filmy, jazz, and playback singer who was awarded the Padma Bhushan, the third highest civilian award presented by the government of India in 2024. Famous for songs like Hari Om Hari, Ramba Ho, and Darling. Anybody?
Sir, is
Sir,
it Bappi
I
Lahiri?
wanted to answer.
Yes, go ahead, Rishan.
Sir, Usha Utthup.
Usha Utthup is the correct answer. Usha Utthup Iyer was the correct answer. That's all right. Nobody went for that question. No harm done. Let's move on to Center Point School, Vardhaman Nagar, Nagpur. Center Point School, Vardhaman Nagar, Nagpur. This is the question for you. It's a water body.
Arctic Ocean.
It's a water body in India. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very
Arundhata Garban.
I'm sorry, that is not the correct answer. Anybody else? You know what the correct answer is? The correct answer is Tungabhadra. Tungabhadra River, the water body that we are talking about here. There could have been a sample question. What is the name of the river that flows through the Indian states of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh? And identify, this would have been the 20-point question. Identify the town in Vijayanagara district that is located along Tungabhadra River in the east and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Known for its spiritual cultural significance. The correct answer is Hampi. Well done. All right, let's quickly move on now to Ashoka Universal School, Nashik. Ashoka Universal School, Nashik. Here is your question. Both? Yes.
Aditya.
No
I
idea.
think this is Mridangam. Yes, sir.
Mridangam. It's Mridangam.
All right, Mridangam is the correct answer. That is the instrument. Can you please frame a question for me?
Give an example of a stringed instrument, I guess.
Fair enough. That is an Indian classical stringed instrument would have been better, but that's a fair enough answer for me. That is 10 points to you all, Ashoka Universal School. Do you want to go for the 20-point question or not?
Aditya, I think we are low on points and...
Yes, okay.
Yes, sir.
You're going for it? All right. Taking the risk, let's go. Name the Indian flutist in the Hindustan classical tradition whose performances and compositions brought global recognition to the bansuri, a simple side-blown bamboo flute. Okay.
I think it is Hari Prasad Chaurasia, Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasia. Aditya, what do you
No,
think?
sir, it's Ustad. It's Ustad.
What is final answer?
Sir, it's
Final
Ustad
answer?
Bismillah. Sir, it's Ustad Bismillah.
Final answer.
Hari Prasad Chaurasia, sir. Ustad Bismillah is for Shehnai.
I need a final answer.
Fine, okay, Rushil. Let's go with your answer.
No, Ustad Bismillah.
Okay, 1 second. What is your final answer?
Sir, Rushil's answer.
No, Hari Prasad Chaurasia, yes, sir.
Hari Prasad Chaurasia, that's the first answer that came in. Hari Prasad Chaurasia. I will accept that answer. That is 20 points to you. Ustad Bismillah Khan was famous for the Shehnai.
Yes, sir, I know, but I did not read that at the last the word flute was there.
Okay, all right. Let's quickly move on to
Yes, sir, I
KPS
was also
Kadma. KPS
thinking the
Kadma.
same.
Your direct question.
Sir,
This, I'm
how much
sorry.
is total point for them?
That's 20 points plus 10 points. That's 30 points for them. All right. Let's quickly move on now to KPS Kadma. KPS Kadma, your direct question is this. This is a place. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Not getting any answer from KPS Kadma. I am very sorry. This moves on to the audience. What is the answer, audience?
Sir, Mahabalipuram.
Is the correct answer. Well done. That was Mahabalipuram. We could have had a sample question on this as well. Which dynasty renowned for their... This is the 20-point question. Question would be, where's the Shore temple located? All right. The question was, which dynasty renowned for their support of Hindu Vaishnava temple architecture, notably demonstrated in the construction of the Shore temple, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in Mamlapuram, and with Kanchipuram as their capital, was founded by Simha Vishnu.
Sir, Pallavas.
That was the Pallavas. Well done. Let's move on to DPS Sector 45. Gurgaon, are you ready? DPS Sector 45?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your direct question is this. It's actually from the category of civics, something related to civics. Something we studied.
Sir, Rajya Sabha. Rajya
Yes,
Sabha.
the correct answer. Would you like to give me a question that answers Rajya Sabha?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
The upper house. What is the upper house of the parliament?
Very good. That is 10 points to you, Darsh. Congratulations. After this, now another question. Would you like to go for the 20-point question?
Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
yes, sir.
Let's quickly move on.
What is the name of the?
No, that was a sample question.
Rajya Sabha.
Relax. Breathe, Darsh. That's okay. This Indian theosophist, dancer, choreographer of the Indian classical dance form of Bharatanatyam, and an activist for animal welfare, was the first woman to be nominated as a member of the Rajya Sabha. Can you name her?
This Indian chef. And an activist for an animal member of the Rajya Sabha.
Please unmute yourself.
Hema Mani.
Is the incorrect answer. I'm very sorry. That's -5. So 5 points in all for Darsh on this particular question. DPS Gurgaon Sector 45 gets 5 points. Hema Malini came much later. This was the great Rukmani Devi Arundale. All right. Tough question. Rukmani Devi Arundale was the correct answer. Let's move on to DPS Rohini. DPS Rohini, this is your direct question. This is a place.
Abhay, I think it's Guwahati.
Yes, it is Guwahati.
All right.
Sir, I
Please.
would like to.
Yes, please frame a question for Guwahati.
Abhay.
Name the city in which a famous temple is located. It is present in Assam.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Famous temple is located. You know the name of the temple?
Oh, sir, we could frame name a city in Assam.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's well done. That's 10 points. Do you want to go for the 20-point question, DPS Rohini?
Abhay, should we go?
I don't think so.
Yeah, sir. So we are going to pass.
Pass. All right. Fair enough. If you had gone in for it, I would ask, what was the previous name of Guwahati, the largest city in the northeast Indian state of Assam, known for its rich history, culture, and natural beauty before it adopted its current name? Any of you know? The correct answer would have been Pragjotishpur is the correct answer. All right. Let's move on now to Suchitra Academy. And after that, I believe we have a final question in place for Centerpoint Amravati. This is a place. Yes, Suchitra Academy.
Kanyakumari, sir.
Is the correct answer. Can you frame a question, please?
Which city is known as the southernmost tip of India?
What is the, just 1 second, I will just reshare my screen. Which city is also a part of the southernmost tip of India? Fair enough. That is the correct answer for me. Let's quickly move on. Just 1 second, I'm facing a flight network issue.
Arav, do you want to take the 20-point question?
I'm not
Yes.
sure.
Do you want
What
to take the
about
20-point
you?
question?
Yeah, I don't think so.
All
Sir,
right.
we would
Okay,
like to
fair enough.
pass.
Okay,
Sir,
you'd
we'd
like to
like to
pass?
pass.
Okay, no worries. So that's 10 points on this particular question for Suchitra Academy. That now puts us on is for Center Point School, Amravati Road Bypass. Center Point School, Amravati Road Bypass. Your direct question is this. Just 1 second. Let me get my screen back. I just lost my screen. Just 1 moment, please. Okay. All right. Amravati Road Bypass, Center Point School.
Livelihood.
It's a category. It's under livelihood. It's a source of livelihood.
Oh. Retailing.
I am so sorry. There is no scope of retailing as a word here. The correct answer, everybody, is
Agriculture.
it's agriculture.
Sir, it was agriculture.
Yes, it was agriculture. What is the practice of farming and cultivating crops called? It's agriculture. The question you would have been asked is the Green Revolution in India was spearheaded
MS
by Dash,
Swaminathan.
a renowned
MS
agricultural
Swaminathan.
scientist.
MS Swaminathan.
It is MS Swaminathan. Everybody is jumping to give the answer, and that would have been the correct answer. And with that, we come to a quick end to this particular quiz. Let's see what the final scores are and if there is a
Sir, no point
tiebreaker.
for Center Point, correct?
No, no points. That's correct. All right. This is very interesting. Clearly making it to the finals in IIT Delhi of the Fact Fiesta Quiz 2024 is Ashoka Universal School. A big round of applause for them, please. Well done. Also clearly making it to the finals are DPS School Rohini on 30 points, who finish off in joint second position. Suchitra Academy, which also finishes in joint second position. And Modern Vidya Niketan, Aravali Hills, which also finishes off in joint second position. So well done to all of you three teams. Very, very happy for all of you. So we have Ashoka Universal School, Delhi Public School, Rohini, Suchitra Academy, and Modern Vidya Niketan, Aravali Hills making it. For all the other teams who didn't make it, please don't be disheartened. I hope you enjoyed the experience of quizzing and hope you take this forward from here on as well. There is still a chance that you all can qualify in case one of the teams from among the finalists does not decide to make it to the finals, okay, for any reason. So all the other teams are in waiting list in order in which you have been selected. If any team backs out, you get an opportunity to come. All right. And you'll get to know about this in the next 2 days so that you can plan your arrangements accordingly. All right. So that's basically what I wanted to tell you. Thank you so much, audience. Our apologies for the technical glitches in the beginning. We just wanted to make sure that all teams can participate. And beyond this, I wish all of the other teams the very best. Keep learning, stay updated, stay enlightened. You will hear from us very shortly. All the very best to all of you once again. We quickly need to move on to the grades 9 to 12 quiz. Thank you so much. I request all of you to leave the meeting. Fursan, do we have another meeting for grades 9 to 12?